We continue our knowledge sharing mission through a series of interviews with executive leaders from all over the world. And we are thrilled to have Avis with us today.
Hi, I'm Avis. I work for LUXASIA and I'm head of consumer, which is an unusual job title. It includes marketing, CX, insights, and some commercial things.
Can you give us a one-sentence description of your company?
So LUXASIA brings beauty and luxury products to Asia-Pacific consumers. We do that through our network of retail, e-com, and distribution channels.
Can you describe the role of a regional head of consumer in one word and why?
So I'm going for glue. My job is to glue together the commercials to the customer experience to the marketing. And that's more complex than it sounds actually, because you have to understand what offers we're giving, what's it like when the customer comes to counter, how do we make money and sell. So I'm glue at a customer level and a commercial level, and I'm also glue at a technical level. So to make all this work, we have a fairly complex data platform. And so I have to make sure all our in-store tech, our e-com, our marketplaces, everything comes through into the right place so we can see what we're selling where. And from there, we can understand what we're doing. So glue is what I do. I look at the big picture, I join it all together, and we come with execution strategies.
What current challenges are regional heads of consumer facing right now? Can you identify a solution?
We've all got the same challenges. We're struggling with the supply chain. We're struggling with the big resignation and finding the right talent. So the big problems are affecting all of us. And that comes down to consumer issues. So supply chain means you may not have the product they want, which is from a consumer point of view, that's not where you want to be. Also from people. So digital is booming at the moment across the world, but particularly in Asia. So how do we keep people with us? How do we bring them in? How do we train and develop them? How do we make them want to stay? Because you have to train them so they're good enough to leave, but love them enough so they want to stay. So I think our challenges are all in those global challenges. You know, we're all dealing with the same things. What we do on a day-to-day basis is the detail, and we just have to be agile. So, you know, when we were in COVID and we had lots of stock, it becomes a challenge. How do you sell it? Well, now we have to make sure that we're very prudent in how we do our marketing and get the right stock to the right customers at the right time.
How can you see your role evolving in the next 2 to 3 years?
Where I see it going is predicting the future and becoming much more personalized. So what do I offer you when you come into store? How do I know what product will work for you based on what you've bought before or based on what other people buy the first time? How can I find the right gift with purchase, the right mechanic to make sure you convert personally, rather than having one mechanic fits all. So I see more predictive intelligence. I see more focus on ROI. I see AI being useful. It doesn't quite get me where I need it to be yet, but I think it's going to get there. So it's going to be very interesting coming from mainly segment-based marketing to individual focused marketing and profitability. And that's going to be an exciting 3 years.
What marketing or business trends are you taking advantage of right now?
We all know people move to e-com. But what's interesting is, particularly in our space, which is beauty and luxury, it's not always an e-com purchase. It can be if you're replenishing, but if you're exploring, you want to touch, you want to feel, you want to smell, you want to understand. So what I'm seeing is customers are keeping to e-com, but they're also coming back to store. So I think what we're seeing is consumers who've been stuck indoors have started exploring things again and treating themselves and really enjoying being out. So it's a good trend. I think this idea of where you are, where your micro moments are really going to change where you shop. So today I'll shop in store, tomorrow I'll shop online, and the next day I'll shop in a marketplace, all depending on what I'm buying and what I'm fancying to buy. And it's all about customer convenience, not retailer convenience.
What career advice would you like to share with other regional heads of consumer?
Hire smart people, let them do smart things, train and develop them well, try and keep you with them. Try things and be prepared to fail. So I'd say to other leaders, just run fast. Try it. Choose the one you think you've got the best bet and test it empirically. If you can't measure it, you've got no clue whether that worked or not. So be brave, keep trying, believe what you're told, but test it works for you. And if it does work for you and you can do that quickly with an agile approach, you'll get there really fast.
Thank you so much. It's really been a pleasure speaking with you, Avis, and I'm looking forward to our next catch up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.